Nacon and Raceward Studio will be bringing us to a small island in the Irish Sea on May 11th for all major consoles, including both current and old-gen hardware. Isle of Man TT, Tourist Trophy, is the annual motorcycle racing event and is considered one of the most prestigious and dangerous motorcycle events in the world. And yes, unfortunately, the race has claimed the lives of dozens of riders, leading to calls for it to be banned. The game will be released just in time for the real event scheduled for June 3rd, adding an extra layer of excitement for fans. The third game of its franchise grabs the attention of hardcore motorcyclists, racing game enthusiasts, and casual gamers. Ride on Edge 3 will be jammed-packed with 32 different circuits and 40 Superbikes and Supersport motorbikes. They'll also be introducing the Open Roads feature, allowing riders to explore a total of 200 kilometers based on real maps of the island, where you'll be able to touch up on skills, find challenges, and online events. The game will feature multiplayer, online mode, over 20 official riders, and of course a career mode with upgrades by earning points. Although the game will be played on older gen consoles, the graphics look very satisfying, especially with the realistic weather conditions and the bikers' visuals themselves. In my opinion, they've covered all the key points for a modern-day racing game, but we won't really know the gameplay feel until we get to play in May. Like all racing games, they are very complicated for developers due to the precise physics and animation to make the game realistic, so the leaning, tilting, and brakes all need to have the correct balance. There are also the road bumps, turns, corners, vibrations that we just can't feel by seeing release gameplay footage. Thankfully, I'll be able to start out in beginner mode before intermediate and realistic modes. But this is where state-of-the-art developers Raceward Studios and publisher Nacon come in. This isn't their first rodeo if you're familiar with them. You'll probably be aware of RIM's racing game, and Nacon and Kyloton's WRC, World Rally Championship games. I'm more than confident in developer Fabio Respighi, head of design, and Andrea Valentini, lead physics designer, in managing to make the most realistic racing game to date. We know that professional tourist trophy rider Davey Todd was part of the team for important feedback and was known for playing the first Ride on the Edge game as a training tool for getting familiar with the challenging courses. Todd quoted, "I played it so much that I was second on the world leaderboard just before the TT in 2018. It helped me learn the course well," he said. When asking Todd what the major difference was between playing Ride on the Edge 3 and real-life racing, the difference is you can ride a bit faster in the game versus real life, because if you race too fast, you die. Todd was an important factor in keeping the physics true to life while keeping it fun for casual gamers alike. So when you crash in this game, it's going to be the exact reason why you would in real life. Whether it's accelerating too hard or because you take a turn too fast while still braking, everything should feel extremely realistic. The new courses seem to be challenging and lengthy, up to 10 to 15 minutes, and there will be a learning curve for sure. My favorite aspect will likely be the online multiplayer with friends and an engaged community bringing fans together. You'll be able to create a lobby for a max of up to 10 players, choose the tracks or section of the track, and choose all settings like time of day or weather conditions. Other game modes will allow you to participate in weekly or monthly challenges where you can try and record your best times to post on leaderboards. Along with some impressive graphics, you can't have a racing game without real-life recording of the engines and the race itself. By participating in events and online challenges, you'll earn experience points on the leaderboards and accumulate enough points to upgrade your motorcycle's components, giving you that bonding feel to your bike. From the engine and chassis to the tires, transmission, brakes, suspension, shock absorber, and fuel tank. To feel those adjustments is not easy for the developers and adds an extra layer for Valentini and Respighi, but it sounds like they wanted the upgrades to be less complex and more subtle. Assuming this game is going to be as smooth as it's been previewed, you'll know right away if this game is special early on when you get the slight adrenaline pump that all great racing games, and games in general, give us. I'm going to assume that all the above is true, and therefore tell you this game is quietly going to be one of the best game releases of the year, without a ton of marketing buzz around it, and in the shadows of Forza Motorsport and F1 23. Let us know in the comments if you're as excited as us. Thank you, and God bless Isle of the Man TT.